Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 1 of my Juventus career mode. Now you're probably thinking, why have I started Juventus career mode? I've already got a Blackpool one. Now I'm going to have them side by side and running as separate career modes, just because some people do like me to play with a worse team and other people like me to be playing with better teams and signing better players. So I thought I'd have the two career modes going side by side, and as best as I can I'll try and upload a couple of them a week. And yeah, I basically already started the career mode, so I've not done any of the setting up stuff. I've already gone through the different processes, so you won't have seen that, but I'm going to go over it anyway. And basically, I'm going to first of all show you the players I'm going to be selling. I do have a few players listed I just don't think are quite good enough. I need a new goalkeeper, I also need a new centre-back, some full-backs, because I want to play a different formation. Juventus normally play 3-5-2, I think it is. So I'm going to have to sign some players. I've also got them, my scouts looking for players basically, and at the moment they haven't come back with anyone because I've not gone any further in the calendar, so we're going to have to do that now. And hopefully we can get some good players scouted so we can fill in the gaps of where the players will be leaving. Now my scouts arrived, I've sent out some scouts. About the scouts actually, they're really good. I didn't realise the Judgment 5-star, Judgment 4-star, Judgment 4-star again, Judgment 4-star and Judgment 5-star. They're really good scouts that Juventus have. I didn't know that. You can also hire another scout, and I've got a 5-star there, which is really good. Italian guy. I'm not going to quite at the moment buy him, but I might do later on potentially. I just want to try and get in some players that really fit what I'm trying to do. This is the formation I'm after. They're roughly the players that I want to play in them certain positions. I'll go through the team now. Buffon I've decided I will be keeping as my main goalkeeper for a year. Then I'll be changing him in the summer. Just because no doubt it'll go down in overall, I'd imagine, because he's getting quite old now. So Ceres, I'm quite happy to keep him playing at centre-back. He's got a good bit of pace about him. He's not, really fast, but he's not too bad, as you can see there. He can play right back as well, and he's 27 years old, so I'm happy to keep him there, although I do need another fullback. We are really low on fullbacks. I'm going to keep Lichtensteiner as a backup right back, because he can play there, and I'm going to keep Evra, wherever he's gone. He might even be on the pitch, actually. Here he is. I'm keeping Evra as a backup left back as well, so I need to get in a left back. I don't need to get in a right back, I do need to get in a centre back as well, because Barzagli is on his way out. As well as that, the midfield, I'm not really too sure how I'm going to play at the moment. I've got Pirlo starting, but whether Pogba plays where Pirlo is and then I get rid of Pirlo and put somebody else in the centre attacking mid role, I don't know. And the wingers I need to sort out as well, because I'm not particularly happy with Asamoah being the left mid. He's only 79 overall. I'm hoping for a bit of a better winger. Also, I've got a centre mid playing right mid on this side, so really it's not ideal having a centre mid playing there, but he can play right wing, so it's technically roughly the same. And then on the bench we've obviously got a really old goalkeeper again, so I do need to get another goalkeeper, and hopefully I can do that. I'm just going to quickly check who has come up. It's not really who I was after. I was after someone that was promising, but not quite that. We'll have a little look here. Milares might be someone that I could get. Sami Nasri, Walcott could be quite a good one. 81 overall is going to cost me 10 million. He's very fast, obviously, as well, Walcott. We all know that. And that is all I've got so far from the scout. Raheem Sterling's tempting though, because he can play striker, he can play lots of different positions. I'm going to actually have a look at signing him. He looks like a future star. We obviously know that he is a future star. He's currently a very good player anyway. And Asamoah might be on the way out, or it could be potentially Giovinco, although I do like his pace. He's someone to bring off the bench, I think. I'm not a fan of Llorente as a striker. I don't know what I'm going to have to do here. I've got Pepe, but he's not going to be worth enough. I might actually trade them Llorente, because I don't think I'm going to use him. He's not my sort of striker, so I may as well use him as part of the deal. And then I'll chuck in 9 million along with Llorente. That's 18 million. That should seal us the deal. But we'll obviously have to see what Liverpool say about that. Raheem Sterling's 19, he's got plenty of growth, and really I think he's going to be a very good player to have in the team. Now the fullbacks that they brought me back with, Leighton Baines, Zabaleta, not ideal really, 29 years old. Baines might be an interesting one, but again, I preferably want them under 25, or maybe 26, 27 is alright, I suppose. We'll have a look at any position and playmaker. Again, he's not come back with too much just yet, but we'll continue to sim through the days and see who we can find. Now, first of all, I just want to say this first episode is no doubt going to be longer than all the other episodes because we're setting things up, we're getting things ready, and making a few transfers. It's always that way during the transfer window. Episodes always last a bit longer, so I do apologise about that. I'll try and keep them to 15 minutes, but they will slightly run over, I'd imagine, sometimes. This guy I'm keen to get rid of. He is transfer listed, and the bid is going to be, hopefully, that amount that I have specified. Simone Zaza, I don't know why I scouted him. Did he look good? It doesn't look too bad. He's 6'1". Could be maybe a replacement for Llorente. Seems like a similar sort of player, but maybe with a bit more pace. So we'll have a look at that. We'll add him to my shortlist. And we've also got this guy here who I bought for Everton on a career mode that I didn't record. I just do separately. And he's a really good player. Really, very good player, this guy. So I am tempted to get him as well. We do need to sort out the defence, though. I am a bit worried about that. Giovinco could be a good swap, actually. Similar sort of players. I think that is what we're going to do. And I think we're going to have to offer maybe 7 million. We'll see what they say to that, hopefully. Wait, I've forgotten how much Giovinco was worth now. That might have been a bad deal on our part. In fact, I'll get rid of that. And yeah, we'll see what they say to them bids. Right, an update from France. They found 10 players that are potentially what I was after. Lucas, yeah, we'll scout him, why not. Centre back here, 80 overall. I am wanting to get rid of Barzagli, but whether this guy's good enough as my centre back, I don't know. Moutinho is a decent player, actually. I might be tempted to add him to my shortlist, and we'll see. This guy I'm not really particularly bothered about. The goalkeeper again looks quite good. Pogba received a bid, 42 million, not a chance, Manchester City. I absolutely love Pogba. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this career mode. He's such a good player. They've decided to match that, which is good. I am tempted to recall a goalkeeper that I did realise we had sent out on loan. Now, we've loaned out a lot of players here, and a lot of very good players. This wasn't me, it was already like that when I got on this career mode. This guy, I would actually probably use him. I'm tempted to recall some of these because they are just so good that I don't even know why they've been loaned out. I wouldn't even need to buy a new goalkeeper if I did keep this guy here. I know whether he'll be best developing at the club that I can't pronounce, Cesena, is it? Something like that. Whether he'd be best staying there or whether he'd be best coming back here. I'm actually going to recall him for 300 grand. I think that's a good idea. Hopefully you guys agree with that. And then we've got the 3 goalkeepers. Lalio will be on the bench, and then I won't have to buy another goalkeeper as well. I can save the money and spend it possibly on something else that will be better for the team. So let's see what they say to the bids. Right, I've scouted a few players here off camera, and 68 overall, not really that good. Belotti, 68 overall. I suppose they're all right for 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds. Babacar, what's he like? He's all right. Sususo, AC Milan, he's recently joined, I'd imagine. 74 overall, again, not too bad. Felipe Anderson, 77 overall. He does look an exciting prospect, that's completely right. We'll see what they say to a bid. I'm tempted, and I'm going to give them Asamoah, who's worth 7 million, and I'm going to also give them another 7 million as well. I'm just going to check this guy's stats. Good pace, can also play in the cam position and right wing as well. Yeah, looks very good player to try and get in. And also brilliant news, Liverpool accepted that bid for Raheem Sterling, 80 grand a week. He's going to be a crucial first team player, I'm going to put him as. Either I might be able to get away with putting him as an important player, but I'm going to put crucial anyway, just because I think he probably will be in the team. And we've got a bid for Vidal. It's always Man City trying to nick all our good players. Absolutely not. Vidal again is another reason why I wanted to do this career mode. 15 million, they are interested in the player, but not at that price, and I'm not interested in paying that price for him. He's a good player, no doubt, but I don't think he's worth quite that now. He will be, obviously, in a year's time, definitely. He'll be 81 overall, roughly. He'll be a very good player. So 7.5 million, that's been very picky. Again, will meet their demands, and I'm assuming they'll accept that. Raheem Sterling is our first signing as the Juventus manager. Now, for the ones that are observant, you'll have realised I have put my name as the current Juventus manager, I believe, and I can't even pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. Player sold, that guy got 750 grand, very nice, and we'll continue to sim to the next one. They've accepted it, 60 grand a week. It is a shame that Giovinco isn't a better overall, because I would have liked to have used him because he's quite a good player, I believe, but he's not good enough overall, and he's 27 as well, so he's not really going to get into the team. Now then, let's have a look at defenders. Now we've probably scouted a bit further. I was just looking at Scuffet then, and I've realised that we have recalled that goalkeeper back, so we don't need to have a look at goalkeepers anymore. Fullbacks, they've not given us anything else. Centre-backs, they've given us a couple, Koscielny and Gary Cahill. Not ideal really again. I am tempted to get in this guy though. Barzagli's 83 overall. This guy's 24 years old. Will he be good enough? Will he be 83 overall in say 3 years time? You would hope so, but is 3 years time good enough really? It looks a good player to get in. I'm not too keen to give them Barzagli as a replacement though, as a trade offer. So we're going to actually have a look at Varane and maybe try and get Varane in, see what they say to that Real Madrid, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so he's 81 overall, and he's about his lower estimate for his price about 15.7 million. So it's quite a good price for us. It could be someone that we could try and get. Hopefully they're interested in the player we're giving them. That is my only worry. He's worth 6 million, and we're going to give them 10 on top of that. So we are giving them a good amount. Gotta remember though, Varane's got 6 years left on that contract, so it could be a really tricky one, this one. And he's also 6'3", which I didn't realise. I just noticed that a minute ago. So I didn't realise he was that tall. He's got a good bit of pace about him as well. Felipe Anderson looks like he could be signing as long as we can get him here. An important first team player. Someone I've wanted to sign on career modes before, but I've never done that. He's always been too expensive by the time I've realised he's a good player. So I've never signed him. Varane, they're not interested in the player. That is what I worried would happen. We're going to try and force a deal through, and if not, we'll just offer them money and sell Barzagli hopefully to somebody, and see whether we can get a good amount for him. And they've accepted that bid, 12 million and Giovinco, and we get Dybala. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I am pronouncing some of the names wrong in the comments, and I'll try and step it up next episode. Lucas, his scout has been complete. He's a good player, we know he's a good player, but whether we can sign him, whether he's actually good enough for the team, as in whether I'm able to sign him for the team. Now I've got Raheem Sterling, I don't know. I'm probably just going to add him to my shortlist. We might look at him maybe next year, something like that. But at the moment, I don't think we really need him anymore. So Real Madrid have accepted that offer. We've got really lucky there. We've just put an extra 2 million in, and they've for some reason accepted it. That's brilliant news for us. Crucial first team player as well. Is going to be very nice for us. And we've also signed Felipe Anderson. That leaves us with probably 1 million left once we have signed Varane, although we do have a lot of wage budget, so we can mess around with that, and hopefully we can have a bit more money to spend. Now then, we're going to have a quick look at our team, and we're going to see what sort of players we need to sign now. I'm going to have Carlos Tevez as my lead striker. I think that's probably right. He's only 30, maybe I'll get rid of him in January, maybe I'll get someone in the summer or January, depending on when I sell him. So we've got to look at that and assess whether we need another striker, another good quality striker anyway. I know we've already got Morata and that new guy that I'm signing, the Diabla? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And I think that is pretty much our best team. I might need to put someone else on the bench. I think it's going to be him, and I don't think we've got anybody else to put on the bench. Maybe this guy if he can get on. Yeah, looks like he can. And yeah, that appears to be our team at the moment. We'll see whether it does change. I can't really think of too many other places to strengthen. Oh, left back. Left back's where we need to strengthen. Evra can't be the left back, can he? We need another full back in, and I don't think we need a right back. We decided not to, so we'll just need to get in a left back now, and hopefully get that all sorted. So transfer offer has gone in, and it is for a 30-year-old guy. Seems like a worthy offer, to be honest. I'll accept that easily. and I'm going to accept this one as well because I am asking a bit much. I feel 900 grand's a lot for a 37-year-old, but we'll do that. Varane has accepted, and the deal has gone through. $1 million left on the transfer budget, 310 grand I think it was in the end on the wage, which means that Bazagli I think was on 90 grand a week, which is a lot. Look at that. We don't need all the wage. We'll put it to 100 and maybe 130. We'll try that. We'll see whether that gets us the player that we want at left back. And there we are. Ricardo Rodriguez is the player I am after. He is very good. I don't know if you've ever had him in your career mode before, but he is a very good player. So we're just going to put in a bid for 7 million maybe, but we'll see what they say to that. It's tricky when he's not scouted. I'm sure he's a good player. I've had him before, and I think he goes to like 81, 82 overall quite quickly. So we'll see what they say to that. Okay, we've got a transfer offer in. It's a loan offer this time though, and we are going to accept that for the 16-year-old, very young player there. Doesn't look a bad player though. And we've got a player sold, 1.5 million added to the transfer budget. That is going to help us a little bit, and hopefully we can try and sign this next player. They have rejected it. The player is too valuable to us. We're going to have to up the bid, I think. We'll try 9 million this time and hope that they do accept it. They've got a lot on the wage budget again. We do need to have another look at that. Players being sold, and that is probably the reason why we've got so much. It is the 37-year-old goalkeeper, and we are approaching the first friendly game here. Again rejected. We're going to have to up the bid from 9 million to, I think, we'll try 11. We're going up in twos at the moment. 11's probably as far as I'm going to go. Maybe 12 might be as much as I can really go for him. Okay, so this guy wants me to experiment with the squad. Don't really know. Pirlo's on about his future of his career. He might be hanging his boots up at the end of the season. He's not too sure, but he will let me know. Right, now then, it might sound a bit strange, but I am going to play this friendly just because I like to bring matches onto the career modes. It can be a bit tedious sometimes just watching transfers happening, so we are going to play a game, and it is surprisingly going to be my starting 11. Again, a bit risky due to injuries. They don't tend to happen, although now I've said that, it may well happen, so we'll see how we get on in this friendly. So hopefully we can get a win. I just wanted to see what my first team plays like, whether we need any more players in particular positions, whether it's obvious that we need players in certain positions. Just to let you all know, I am on world class, so you'll have to bear with. Sometimes the results don't quite go your way. It won't be a game where I'll win absolutely everything. Hopefully we can win this game though. It is only a friendly. You would have thought we should do against Sevilla, and it's going to be a bit of a test because Sevilla aren't a bad team though. They are going to be at a similar sort of level as the teams that we will be playing in this league. Ball gets whipped in, and it's a good header. It does go over though, and we've got a chance to set ourselves up again. Pirlo with the ball whipped in, and straight to the goalkeeper. Too much curl on that one. And it is half time, 0-0. It is. No one has scored. We are going to make some changes. Hopefully I can prove to you that with these new signings I have on the bench, that we can maybe try and get a win from this game. We probably should be. We do have a few tired players as well. So I've actually only got Dybala on the bench. We are going to bring him on. We are going to take Tevez off, I think. We're going to put Pirlo there, but we're only doing that so we can take him off. I think... Can Marcus Yos play there? He can't really, so we'll keep Pogba just behind Dybala, and hopefully that can maybe change things around a bit. We won't bring on Morata just yet. He doesn't have very much pace. He's maybe more of a long ball person. We fire balls up late on to him if needed. I don't think he's got that much pace, does he, this guy? He's got a little bit actually. Same with the centre mid, but we'll keep it like that for now. Just the two changes. We'll leave the third one for a bit later on if I remember and if we need it, and we'll see how we get on. Dybala to shoot, gets nodded on, and it's gone wide. Good save by the goalkeeper. It's a brilliant start, straight from kickoff virtually, and Vidal has a good header that gets saved by the goalkeeper. Pogba to put a ball in. This time it's better, and it loops again for another corner. Pogba again to take. This time not quite as successful. Vidal on the edge of the box. Good save by the goalkeeper. Another corner. Pogba again. Varane's in the middle. This time the goalkeeper takes it. Raheem Sterling to challenge the left back. He has done very well. Easily past him. He can't continue his run though. It's a bit disappointing, that one from Sterling. And Dybala goes on a great run here. He appears to be through. Can he hold off the centre back? He has done. Dybala! He scores on his debut. And it's a brilliant finish from the striker. Left-footed into the bottom left-hand corner. And yes, I did know he was left-footed. I've had him before, so I do know he is left-footed. I believe he is anyway, I'm pretty sure. And good finish from him, making it 1-0 in the 81st minute. Dybala again running through here. Can he shoot? He can do. 2-0. 2 goals, 2 minutes, and it is 2-0 to Juventus. We are beating Sevilla nicely in this friendly now. Holds him off really well, runs past him. That is exactly why I signed him. Brilliant player, and he might well have just won us the game. In fact, it looks like he has done. With 6 minutes to go, plus added on time, it seems like we've well and truly won this game. It's Pogba's turn by the looks of it this time. Again, just a couple of minutes later, it's Pogba, 3-0. Easily done now in these last few minutes. Pogba scores, and we've completely destroyed them in the last 5 minutes of this game. Brilliant stuff there, running through Pogba, holding everyone off, and it's a good finish in the end. Goalkeeper didn't really do that much, and it's now 3-0 in the 88th minute. Again, another long ball. Sevilla have opened us up here. Oof, so near. Still got it though, and it's gone out for a corner. Probably the last attack, and it's going towards Sevilla, this one. It's towards the edge of the box. Back to Suarez. And we've just managed to keep a shot away from us at the moment. And trying to push them out. It's launched back in, and Buffon collects comfortably. And that is it. We have won 3-0. It finishes. And a very good performance in the last 10 minutes of that game. With 2 goals from Dybala and 1 from Pogba to finish it off. Brilliant result in the end. Good scoreline, even though we didn't play particularly well, especially in that first half. We have had enough shots. We've not had enough of the possession though, really. And that is how it finishes. Alright, Wolfsburg have accepted our latest bid of 11 million for Rodriguez. And we're going to put him on a 4-year contract, 70 grand a week. He's going to be an important first team player. I don't want to put crucial because there is Evra to deal with as well. So we'll just leave it at that for now. And we are getting up to this second game that we have to play, the friendly match. We're not going to play this one though, we will sim it. And this is going to be it for the episode. We will continue that in episode 2. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please go leave a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Let me know in the comments if you want me to sign anybody else. I don't have too much money left, but I'm sure I could be able to sign a couple of cheap players to fill the squad. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.